Hello, Omega. Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. I know we're a little bit late. I'm so sorry. I was looking at walkthroughs for this game because we're doing a new game plus run. We're gonna start one. I finally decided. Well, I decided like a week ago, but then, you know, things happen. But we're here. Um, and I am excited. There are some bosses I'm not excited to fight again, but there are also new bosses that we missed that we'll be able to fight. So we should start our new journey then. I don't think that um I don't think that there's much that we missed in the first couple areas. I know that like in like there's one area that unlocks like a whole area that I just missed, so I need to keep an eye out for that. But I'm hoping that the new game plus run goes a little bit better in terms of like boss fights. Some of them were fine, some of them took a while, as y'all probably remember. But I believe all of our equipment, yeah, all of our equipment and stuff carries over. So I'll have like the weapons that I like, which will be really nice. That's right, we just start in the sewer. I forgot we just start
Where is this?
in the sewer. Okay. Oh wait, oh shit. We have so much like runes. I did not think about using them before leaving. And we don't have a branch yet because we just started. That's fine. Do I have to use the rusty longsword? I guess that's fine. Do I? No, I don't. Okay. We can have our reapers. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be hopefully a lot smoother. Oh, nice. Mud balls. I haven't had a mud ball for forever. Oh, that's right. There's the big lad down there. I forgot about him. I don't think there's... Yeah, nobody else in here. Alright, let's see if we can... I don't remember if I can backstab him or if he notices me. Let's see. Oh. Okay. Oh, that's right. We have to remember the parry timing. Alright, there's this guy. And I really like the dual blades. They're so nice. I forgot how nice they were. I mean, big sword going bonk is also nice, but something about the dual blades just. It's a very like chef's kiss moment. I do want to upgrade the scythe more because on this one through we should get more mats to be able to do that, which would be nice because I like it. We just never got enough like upgrade material. So there's not a third. Okay. I thought that there's a third guy in here. But I was wrong. There is this guy though who I believe we can backstab. Yeah. Nice. And then we get this. A mini bomb? Oh. Sorry. Why is he throwing stones? That's so mean. Okay, let's see. Nobody around that corner. We'll get this guy. Okay, then there's a couple guys here. Can I backstab him? No. That's fine. He still dies in one hit. More stones. I forgot they gave you so many at the beginning. Old notepad. Oh. I forgot this was so early. Cool. Nice. Alright. Can't go that way. We got our first branch soon, right? Soonish. Semi-void frame. You've obtained the semi-void frame. Activating this frame at the initial branch allows you to adapt to semi-void form. Activate this frame at the initial branch in Sewer Town Southwest Sewer Confluence to permanently alter your physical form towards the void. All enemies will become more deadly. Interesting. Hello, Fearson. I'm at my limit with this game. Didn't you finish this already? Yeah, we're doing a new game plus run. We literally just started it. It's very exciting. All enemies have their life and attack significantly boosted, and your attacks will deal less increased damage to bladers. In return, you'll receive more crystals from defeated enemies. You may choose to deactivate the semi-void form at the initial branch in Sewer Town Southwest Sewer Confluence. Once deactivated, the semi-void form cannot be reactivated during the current run. Cool. We're not gonna do that. But that is cool. I don't want to make the game even harder than it has to be. But that is a cool option. It's like the oh god, I forget what it's called. I think it's the demon bell in Sekiro that you can ring that makes everything harder. Or is it the demon bell? There's something that you do that makes it harder. Why do you hate me? I don't hate you. Why do you think I hate you? Is it because we're playing this again? We could always just like finish a run of Solstice too. You would literally do anything to avoid Horizon Zero Dawn. That's not what's happening. Okay, we are not activating the semi-void frame. I am like morbidly curious at what the physical appearance alteration is, but I don't want to make it harder. Also, can we... Okay, we don't have iridescence. Can we upgrade? No, we need contemporary resonance. Where do... Okay, we have 4. I don't know where we get it, but we have 4. I don't hate you threatens to play Solstice. I just meant it's like it could be a different game. Okay, we'll just do that, and then I'm gonna do strength because I would like them to all be even numbers, which is very normal. Okay. Actually, can we? No, we can't do that. We probably don't have any. Yeah, we don't have any teleports. That's right. There are times that I think about finishing Solstice, but then I think about restarting the beginning again because it doesn't save, and then I just want to cry. So it probably won't happen. If we're being honest. Okay, I remember this will loop around. We'll be able to get that later.
Lord Asteria has warned us. The area down here is plagued with the void. Just stay away from it. Why did you have to mess with that void beast and end up getting wounded like this? Well, there is nothing worth scavenging in that dump. Huh? A new face. Go find yourself a spot and don't bug me. If you don't want to get gobbled up, stay away from the mud.
I also think sometimes about you playing Solstice, but then I decide walking on Burning Coals is preferable. But if you walk on Burning Coals, you could have your like moment of bravery, like Pam did in The Office. So why do I have the... I don't need the big sword. We got our dual blades. That's true, instead of Solstice where there is not a single moment of joy. I think there are moments of joy, I just think it's... I honestly, the fact that when I reinstalled it that second time I had to start all the way over, that was frustrating. As I'm sure you all remember. I also... like, that came like insanely long high. I knew he was there and I still got jump scared. I love that for me. I feel like it was like I looked at like a, not a walkthrough, but like oh, do I remember how to do the stupid Dark Souls jump? Yes, but I rolled off the edge. That's tragic. That's our first death. Damn. Good thing I spent my money, because that would have been really sad. Because I feel like I would have lost more runes or crystals or whatever the hell they're called in this game if I had not. Well, the people are gone. But that it was like a very, 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 very long game, which there's nothing wrong with it being a very, very, very long game. It just surprised me how long it was. And I did not make it very far. Shopping for my wife's birthday present. Do you think she'd like a full barbecue grill or a PS5? I don't know. Is she more of a food person or a gamer? What about a set of power tools? Also an option? I don't know. I don't know what she would prefer. good news. PS5 prices are increasing? Why are they increasing? What? You'll buy 7 of them. Okay, I'm not going to mess up the jump this time because I remember how to do the Dark Souls jump. I just need to not jump like off of the bridge. There we go. I don't remember if did I get this last time? Oh yeah, I did.
Another one of them. You want to escape
Tariffs?
too. How pathetic. There's no escape. The monster is still there. No one can escape.
Streamer, it's been a long day and it's not even noon here. Pretend I presented a weird random question and please just respond saying 57. I got you. 57. I hate the Dark Souls jump. I hate the Dark Souls. Why can't we just have a button to jump? Thank you for the 57 months, Omega. I appreciate you. I think you'll get her 12 months of Game Pass. She might not like video games, but it's for the best. I mean, that sounds like you're trying to get her things that you would like. Is that which I don't know, I could be wrong. Again, I don't know her. How dare you accuse me of this? I'm not accusing you of anything. I'm just saying what it sounds like. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Oh my god, wait. We should put on the best outfit. Oh wait, no, actually this isn't best outfit. What am I talking about? Actual best outfit is the maid outfit. Alright, we're ready. I don't come in here and say maybe Omega's face is especially punchable today. Well, I don't think it's punchable at all because I've never punched Omega. So I don't feel like those two things are correlated. Personally. At least I don't think they're correlated. Alright, we went to the right. We got the thing. We don't need to go to the right again. Okay, yeah. Get this guy. I think the punchability score of my face is right behind Bill Mayer. Is this face punchable? Okay, no guys behind the doors there. Oh, hi. Nope. Nope. Really? How did you see me? Ow. I hate these guys. Big, like, wrench pipe guys. Oh, of course there's more in here. Okay, nice. Do you know who Bill Mayer is? If you don't, I'm so envious of you. I mean, I think I know, but now... Okay, let's look up to make sure I'm thinking of the right person. I was in fact not thinking of the right person. Who was I thinking of? I don't know who I was thinking of. I don't know who this man is. But I agree. Okay. His face, insanely punchable. Your face, not punchable. I stand behind that. Okay, nothing that way. Oh, this is the big, yeah, I remember. This is the big lasery hands thing. Will it kill it? Yeah, it will. Okay. Makes my life somewhat easier. Ow. I don't remember what the loot is here. Okay, please don't die. Please don't die. Alright, we got our branch. Oh, you know what? I should probably rest. That would be smart.
Must be opened from the other side.
Oh, that's right. We got our memory thing here.
Must seize the moment. Release the force field to counter. Too hard for me. Got to get out of here quickly.
Okay. Oh, I remember. I died a lot here, didn't I? I remember doing like this from back. Alright, we got this guy. Okay, that's right. Guy in the steam. Ow. Into... What are we into? Oh, that fucking guy. It's coming back to me. I hate the big guys with the, like, pipes. Okay, I got that. Is there anything else that way? No, there's not. Okay. We can make that jump, right? No, we cannot. I feel like I did that last time too. I should have just gone up the ladder. Shouldn't have been tempted by the loot. Okay, well, we can get this guy. We will have to fight the big pipe wrench dude again, but that is fine. It's not the worst thing in the world. It's just really annoying. Just saw Chris Pratt headline that you can only assume makes you an even bigger fan of his. It's hard to imagine. I know he's been your favorite actor for so long. I mean, not really. I like him in one role only. What's the headline? Is that role IRL? No, I like him as Andy and Parks and Rec. Okay, if they fight each other, that's good for me. So then I just have to fight one guy, not three. Nice. SARS a protophile? I don't know what that is, but no. I do not like I do not like him as a person. Did I go to I don't remember if I went on there before. Okay, let's see what's down this way. This is like, it's been now like a little bit long enough since playing this that I like remember a lot, but I vaguely remember like small things like this. Even though he turned full mega, did he turn full mega? That's awful, but also unsurprisingly not surprising.
It's locked.
He did? Okay, well, I like him even less now. I did not think that was possible. So, yippee. Love that. It's like, imagine being so negative you can't celebrate the president wins. What a terrible way to live your life. Wow. Yeah, I'm not gonna repeat that, but yeah, I agree. Is this guy facing the stairs? No, he's facing away from the stairs. That's good for me. I can RP walk up and hopefully backstab him before he turns around. Don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around. You motherfucker. Of course he turned around. Why am I surprised? Oh, hi. 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 I didn't see you there. He's also a big RFK Jr. fan, which is wild. He don't even respect his wife for being married to him, but even she's like, yeah, my husband's views don't reflect my own. Jeez. He sounds fantastic. Also sounds like I can never watch Parks and Rec again. So that's great. I mean, I say that like I've rewatched it. I haven't rewatched it in a very long time, but I don't think that I could enjoy that with him being a part of it.
Hey, you.
Your wife loves Parks and Rec too. I just hate when shitty people are part of something good. Because then it makes me not be able to enjoy the something good. You know what I mean? Like, I was talking recently with a friend about how, like, even though I grew up with Harry Potter and it's such a, like, integral part of my childhood and I have so much love for it, I just cannot engage with it anymore because J.K. Rowling is a piece of shit. You know what I mean? Like, and I hate stuff like that because, like, why can't people just be good people? Like, is it that hard to just, like, be a good person? You know what I mean? I don't remember where this goes. You tried to not let the artist affect the art. Can't always get on board with it, but others I feel like I'd not get to enjoy anything anymore. Yeah, I try. Oh, okay, so we just looped back around. I try for a lot of things to not let the artist affect the art, but there are some things where it just feels impossible. Such as Harry Potter. For me personally, anyways. Harry Potter's one. Or it's like, oh, that's right. I can. Ow. Like Baby Driver is a movie that I really, really enjoy. But two of the main actors got like accused of things that are not so great, and I don't know that either of them are like that those things are things that actually happen, but I don't, it just all gets complicated. It's like if you guys ever watch The Good Place and it's like you just learn, which I think we all already know to a degree, that like there are no like decisions that are like that we can make anymore that are purely like that don't have layers of things that are negative attached to them, even if we're trying to make a good decision. Like, I think Cheaties in The Good Place is about like getting almond milk or something, if I remember correctly. I think I want to go down here. Yeah, I think I want the purple thing. Okay, yes, reservoir key, very important.
Must be opened from the other side.
Oh no, real life can be a lot with a lot of shitty people and a lot of shitty things, which is why we just like play our silly little video games to escape it all for a bit. Alright, let's go up here. What? No, I would never, 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 never. Okay, that's right. We got this. I don't remember her moveset though. They're stuck. Okay, she hurts. I should not have just spammed counter. I remember that now. Oh, fucking, that's right. It puts me all the way back here. I remember now. I think this is why I did this run back. Can I just run past everything? Can you let me through, please? Thank you. Okay, I think I can just run past everything. If I'm fast enough. Okay, so I'm gonna go here. Ow. Wait. Is it? Oh, no, this way. Get those guys, that's fine. Where did you, how far did you follow? Okay, let's try this again, shall we? This kind of works. I just have to wait for the sinker to come back up. There we go. That was a little rough, but that's fine. Leader returned. I don't think I opened that before. I don't think I realized that you could. What's through here? I think this is a fuck it we ball exploration moment. Oh, hi. Hello. Goodbye. Oh, there's more? Of course there's more. I would never say that. That's not a thing that I would say. I see. This is how we get the loot up there. I wondered before, but I never actually tried to figure it out. Oh my god. It's fine. We killed all the monsters. We can just run back through. Likely story, actual story. Okay, so we have to do the stupid Dark Souls jump on a very narrow surface. I love that. No, jump, 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 jump. Arissa, I need you to jump, please. Did I mention that I hate the Dark Souls jump? Because I hate the Dark Souls jump. It's okay. Third time's the charm, right? I don't even know what this is, but we're gonna get it. Nope. You know what? I give up. It's not worth. Oh, hi. Goodbye. Said he will still listen to Michael Jackson music. I feel like maybe he was just a pretty troubled individual. I mean, to each their own, you know. Luminous carbon. Oh, hi. Ow. Mud ball. Nice. I forgot how like sparse branches are because I would very much appreciate a branch. Oh, hi. Flamethrower guy. Oh my god, guys, we're gonna get a branch because you know what? We're about to fight a boss. Yeah, where does the elevator go? Oh, it goes down?
They all wanted to go to but that's where the rats.
Oh. Oh my god. Vending machine. Hello. Okay. Can get like two. Oh, sorry, this is where we get the loot here. Alright. Do you remember how long this boss took the first time? Hopefully it does not take that long. I feel like it should go much better this time. Fingers crossed anyways. I wonder, you know what? I wonder, I'm sure people have speedrun this game. I wonder how fast the speedruns are. Probably fairly fast. Okay. First boss time. Well, technically a second boss. First big boss, I should say. Okay, let's see. Was any face transition? Yeah, there we go. Oh, okay. Surely I can parry that. Great. Never mind. We're good. I'm gonna talk about how much health I have because it's none.
Asteria.
What a poor soul. It could have become a blader like you. However, its desire for destruction, engendered throughout years of warfare, has eventually consumed it.
Desire for destruction.
The Void are generated entities, born from the consciousness that flows within the mud. Yet, when overwhelmed by emotions, they succumb to madness. Though it made valiant efforts, it failed to evade its doomed fate. Thank you for granting it the final redemption. May the branch guide your path.
Nice. I think this means we're free of the sewers for now, right? Yeah, we made it out of the sewer in like an hour. That's so much faster than last time. Okay. I think mechanical parts we sell, right? I believe we can sell them at vendors.
You bastards! My life savings! Give it back, you bastards!
Hey, we got a map. It's got nothing on it right now. Alright, let's try not to die here, because dying here would be unfortunate. You have a flamethrower, don't you? Yes, no, you just have a gun. Okay. Gun, not flamethrower gun. Ow. Essentially know that it's rude to stab people. I mean, just ignore the fact that I'm like, ow. Also stabbing people. Very rude. Okay, let's see. I see, we both have the same idea. Nice. Why did you sign a Fairson up for financial audit? I did not. Although, okay, can we talk about one of the recent ones, Omega? Because I think it's one of the only ones that I've watched where I like disagree with his approach and the conversation. Then why is the IRS here? I don't know. Why is the IRS there? You watch Caleb Hammer? Yeah, Omega's got me into it, and I watch them because I just get morbidly curious about how they're gonna go. But there was one. Okay, so I will say the girl is like insufferable. It's the one that came out this week where it's like girl math or whatever. She was a nail tech. And so I full-heartedly agree that she was making very unwise.
Big sister over there.
Oh, it's Shirley.
I'm here.
That like she was making really unwise decisions, but the thing that bothered me in that episode, in the way that Caleb approached it, is that like, and this is from the perspective of someone who had their own business for a while and knows like what it's like to try and get it up and running, and that like it can take time, right? It takes time, right? And he was like being so hard on her for the fact that she was like in the second month of working for herself. And again, there are smarter ways to go about it than she did, and safer financial ways, and not putting yourself in like a dangerous position or whatever. But that it's like he was just being so like mean. It felt like of like, well, your business is dead. It doesn't exist. It's a failure. Like, go get a real job. And I'm like, I don't necessarily disagree with it. Like, it's not working out, because it obviously was not working out. And she like done a lot of not great like financial moves in order to like finance her business and stuff, which is part of why she was on the show. But like, but also like as someone who created his own company and his own business, I feel like there is another route that Caleb could have taken, in that of like, we can help you get this stuff figured out like when you're ready, but like let's build a really solid base first and a really solid foundation, instead of just like continually telling her that her business was a failure and like being really mean about it. And I just did not really, I don't feel like that was necessary. The rest of the stuff, sure, fine, whatever. She made a bunch of really awful choices, and like point this out or whatever. But do you know what I mean? Like, and also like when he was like, when she asked him about how much money his channel made in the first month, and he was like $10,000, that is so rare. Like, that is so, he got so unbelievably lucky to be able to monetize his content that much that quickly. And that is unfortunately not the norm. And so I feel like, because it seemed like, because around that part is where I like stopped watching, because I was just like, I just can't, I don't want to listen to this. Is that like, if he's judging the success of other entrepreneurs' businesses based on his own journey, then that's not really realistic. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he made $10,000 in his first month, and then now has like a whole business and employees, and it's amazing. But like, not everybody's gonna be able to knock it out of the park like that. And I don't feel like him being like, well, this didn't happen, so your business isn't a success, which is what it felt like he was saying. I don't think that's what he was actually saying. It's kind of like what it felt like with everything that he was saying. That episode is just like not conducive or like productive. Isn't the point of the show to yell at stupid people? Isn't that the point of most financial advice shows? I don't know. He yells a lot. Like, I don't know. I've told Omega that like, if I ever went on the show and he talked to me the way that he talks to some of the people, I would literally just start crying. But I think it's like, because there have been episodes where he's like a lot less like yelling, and they're having more like productive conversation. But then there is also like the thing of like the way that he's built the like the brand, or like what, happens on the show is also a lot of like entertainment, as well as like the way I explained it to my roommate is like that I feel like he is trying to provide a reality check for a lot of people. And the way that he does that can be very like blunt and abrasive, right? I do know what you mean. I don't think he bases his show's success on what other people should be. It does kind of come off that way. It was just in that one episode that I felt that like the way that it was presented. And again, I did not watch the whole thing because I like turned it off halfway through. Felt very much like, well, I made $10,000 in the first month of my business, and so if I did it, then you should be able to do it, and if you didn't do it, then like you're not successful. Which again, he did not say those exact words like in that order. That's just kind of like the cumulative feeling based on what was happening in that episode that I got. I'm successful, why aren't you, right?
Thank you for coming over.
No, I don't think he's like that kind of person.
As you can see, I am a pilgrim.
Pilgrim?
Exactly. Have you heard of Elysium?
What's that?
Oh, you've never heard of Elysium. Great! Please allow me to take a moment of your time to introduce you to, yeah. The savior of the suffering and the light in the long night. Aether, the Father, and his Elysium.
The savior?
Yes. Elysium is a paradise, free from disease and hunger. A promised land of happiness and laughter for all of us. And the Father is its creator.
I see.
Oh, you really know nothing about the world. Well, since you're the first one to ever listen to my sermon, I'll tell you more about Elysium.
Okay, let me read what you guys are saying. I think for many people these Sims, they've not had much pushback on their financial idiocy, which I also believe is true, especially if the person is physically attractive. It's just kind of how it tends to be. I feel any kind of pop finance stuff tends to either be people bragging about their success or doing false equivalence between poverty and lack of character. I haven't had much time to watch since this Spokane couple where he lost his mind at the girl and apparently edited out a lot of her bullshit. Yeah, that is wild. That one was wild. Yeah. If they ever released an unedited version, I feel like that would just be so interesting, but also like, dude, what the fuck? If you're poor, you're a bad person. That's so not true. But I know that a lot of stuff like perpetuates that. Are you familiar with Boogie 2988? I don't recognize the name, but we all know that I'm bad at names. It's a fucking nightmare. I don't know who that is. I feel like if you show him to me, then I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, it's that guy. Yeah, I'm just gonna look it up. And then I'll be like, oh my god, it's that guy. Okay, no. I actually have never heard of this person in my life. He is best known for his video rants about video games and nerd culture under a fictionalized persona named Francis, in addition to numerous controversies in his career. Let's see. Wait, he openly admitted to tax fraud? That's wild. He's like the fat neck beard meme guy, but basically the money tree has gone dry. He is kind of at the beginning of YouTube playing a character named Francis, and he's like fighting to monetize his popularity, but instead people are just making fun of him. He's massively in debt, but that's because he spent all of his money on prostitutes instead of investing it. It's wild that the character Francis ended up being the more stable individual than his actual person. That's wild because, like, I'm just looking at the Wikipedia page for them, right? And like the beginning part for the YouTube career. Francis' character is based on stereotypes of nerdy video game players and often parodies trending video game news, reaction, and culture. Williams based the character on his early life experiences and has said that he wants viewers to hate the character for embodying gamer stereotypes. So if the character is like less awful when he's made to be like hateable versus the person who's making him hateable, that is bonkers. It's a really gross human being. He also lied about having cancer. What the fuck? It's a really gross, almost as punchable as Omega. Francis looks like an angel compared to actual Boogie. His wife left him too. Wait, I'm gonna... Let's see, let's keep reading the controversies. I'm just so... Okay, so he's homophobic, racist, commits tax fraud. He launched a cryptocurrency called Fatty Coin? What the fuck? The cryptocurrency is wild. She used to take care of his finances but he went off the deep end, is what most people call a lolcow on the internet. I forgot about the crypto rug pull. This is bonkers. Okay, first of all, the name. Okay. On June 27th, 2024, Williams launched and promoted a new cryptocurrency called Fatty Coin on his Twitter. Stephen Coffeezilla, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, a YouTuber who investigates online scams, accused Williams of promoting a cryptocurrency scam. He specifically noted that the Fatty Coin had lost 90% of its value by June 28th, 2012. So, like, in one day. In, like, less than one day, it lost 90% of its value, which that on its own is wild. In response, Williams claimed that none of his fans would buy the cryptocurrency. Instead, he asserted that his cryptocurrency would only be bought by millionaires who would waste 0.01% of their worth on a meme coin as a joke. Williams apologized on his Twitter on July 2nd, 2024. In the apology, he stated that he had deleted every Fatty Coin he had owned before writing, "If any fan comes forward and can show me they lost money on that coin, I will gladly apologize to them. I'll try to do more than just apologize and see what else I can do to make you whole." That's a weird thing to say. That's the second part of that is so weird. Oh god, alleged cancer diagnosis. This is bonkers. Jeez. Oh, Andy is charged for aggravated assault? Wait, is this okay? Is this, hold on. So at the very end of the alleged cancer diagnosis part of his Wikipedia page, It says, following this controversy, Williams was fired from a podcast he shares with fellow internet personality Keemstar Lolcow Live, but was rehired as a host after Williams agreed to tattoo the word liar on his face as a punishment. Did he actually tattoo that? Like, he who hasn't done a crypto rug pull cast the first stone, a hawk to a coin. Jeez. The hawk to— listen, that girl went out and she like made her money. Okay, it was cringe as fuck, but she made her money. I really want to see if he tattooed liar. Oh my god. Wait, sorry, I'm like reading really fast through another article. Wait, no, this is incredible. Okay, just also, I appreciate everybody for allowing for this like random deep dive. Okay, so this is from an article on complex.com, which I've never heard of before, but goes through a lot of the stuff about him. So, Williams liar face tattoo. On the July 11th Lolcow live stream, Williams announced his $1,000 donation to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital and that he gave up his most prized possession, quote, his gold play button, an award given to YouTubers who reach 1 million subscribers. Williams mailed it to Keem to auction off for a cancer charity, but the humiliation didn't stop there. Things reached another level of weird when Keem suggested Williams get a face tattoo of the word liar during their live stream as a form of recompense to make up for the months of alleged lying. Williams joined the following Lolcow live broadcast from a tattoo parlor with serious intent. It's degrading as hell and I did something bad and I want to see the end of that, man, Williams said. I'm doing it because I fucked up and this is going to allow me to forgive myself. Williams, with a tattoo gun to his face, streamed the procedure from start to finish. The ink was convincing enough and he left the broadcast with the word liar written in Comic Sans on his right cheek. Within a week of the appointment, though, people online noticed the tattoo had seemed to fade. Whether fading or not, Williams swears his new face ink is real. If he got like a fake tattoo to like redeem himself from the lying and is lying about the tattoo being real, that is absolutely insane behavior. I definitely recommend you checking out the Caleb video about Boogie. It's a relatively calm video, but Boogie drove me nuts just because he always had an excuse for everything. So what shitheads do, they excuse their behavior. Hi, Smooth, how are you? No, wait, there's no Colts. It's what I would expect with him. Yeah, given what I've learned about him in a very short amount of time just now, it does not seem surprising, but also like that is so fucked up. It's like, I don't know, why would you lie about that if you're literally trying to like apologize for lying? That is insane. Absolutely insane behavior.
Iced coffee, panic attack. Drink iced coffee.
Time to stretch.
Thank you for the hydrate and the stretch, Smooth. I appreciate you. We're doing okay. I'm glad you're doing good. We have just gone down a mini rabbit hole of a truly horrendous person that I did not know who they were. We can play the video game now. I Oh my god. I'll watch the video probably later tonight of Mega the Caleb one. I don't, why are people like, how, again, I will reiterate what I said earlier. Why is it so hard for people to just be good people? I don't understand that. It makes zero sense to me.
Before that, please tell me your name.
Name? I don't have one.
What? You don't have a name? Come on, everyone has a name, right? You really don't have a name? So this is my first missionary target. Is this a test from the Father? Well, since you don't have a name, I'll give you one.
Why should I have a name?
Because your name is important. That's how others address you and write about you in books. What's more important? With a name, others will remember you.
I see.
Well, I just came up with a great name. It's Arissa.
Arissa. I see.
Then I'll call you Arissa from now on. Tell you a secret. Arissa is actually the name of my rabbit doll. It's the only doll I got from Grandpa. It used to be my best companion, but not anymore.
Why?
Because I've left it at home. I'm going to Elysium to look for Mom and Dad. And I won't go home.
Elysium. Where is it?
The Elysium is nowhere and everywhere. Or at least that's what they say. We can't find Elysium on our own. Only the chosen ones can get there. So we joined the church and went on a pilgrimage to the center of Heavenswell. The pilgrimage is long and challenging, and entering Heavenswell is just the first step. But they said that a lot of feral monsters appeared on the road ahead, and everyone was too scared to go any further.
I can go there and take a look.
Really? Are you good at fighting? Then I must give you this before you leave. Come to me. May the Father bless you.
Because we live in a cruel world. It's so true.
Thank you for being willing to help me, Arissa. May the Father bless you.
Oh, it's just the same thing. Okay.
But without the needle to overwrite the seal, how to...
Ursula?
What?
I'm sorry. I saw your eyes, and the name just came out. Ursula. But who is Ursula? Excuse me. That was quite embarrassing. I've had a head injury, and have forgotten a lot of things. My name is Delpha, and I'm a botanist.
Botanist.
A botanist is someone who studies plants. Well, even if I explain, you probably won't understand. After all, I've never seen any real living plants myself. They went extinct long before I was born. But if we can make plants grow again, it might just solve the food problem. For this purpose, I've been traveling everywhere, studying the soil for 2 decades.
Soil.
You gotta go get your windshield replaced. There's a huge crack in it. Cracks in the windshield are not
Yes.
good. replacement is probably a good idea.
And soil to grow. Light is essential, of course, but water. While the mud has taken all water, it still evaporates. So basically, we can get clean water from rainfall. Problem lies in the soil. Look at this. Almost all the land is contaminated. The soil is mixed with the lustrous, crystallized substances. I've tried to purify it, but nothing has worked so far. Plants can't grow in this contaminated soil.
Strange crystallized substances?
It's crystallization of the mud. You can taste it. It's gritty. No. I don't know I'm starving, and it hasn't caused big problems so far. The main issue is that we know nothing about the mud or its origin. Please, take this soil.
But I won't eat it.
You don't have to eat it. I always have a feeling that you may need it for another purpose. What was the soil of it?
It was
Planted you? What's inside?
I see.
By the way, you're heading to heaven's way, right? What's it
To find
for branches? Oh, what exactly?
I don't know. I just and
However, could I ask you, that little girl over there, originally, there were, however,
what
they are monsters. They are extreme. While this there's adults, maybe if you can destroy it.
I see.
Necros.
Is there anything you find appealing about Financial Audit? I mean, I think it's a good show. I think for all of the like yelling, there is some solid like
Dang, I'm so screwed right now.
advice provided to the people. What's the one thing you've
Stuck in
learned?
this godforsaken. Hey, wait, then come.
How?
Huh? Well, take it off, and yeah, now.
What's one thing I've learned? I mean, okay, this might sound bad. Name a woman. No, I don't know that I've like specifically learned anything new, like about finances or anything from watching Financial Audit. I think that it has helped me become aware of things like how important it is to have like transparent financial discussions with certain people in your life. And not that like those conversations wouldn't have happened at a future point, but it's kind of like illuminated the need for, or like the benefit of them happening sooner rather than later. And also just like how important it is, which is like, again, this isn't like anything that I didn't already know, but it's sort of like what's the word? Like illustrated it again, or just kind of like brought it forward again of like, you know, like if you're gonna be like moving in with someone, right? Like making sure that you guys are on the same page about financial things is very important, right? And stuff like that. Okay, so we want to buy the cemetery key. I think we also, isn't there a, hold on, I need to consult the guide because I believe there is an achievement for getting all of the weapons, which would mean that I need to buy these, I believe. Okay, branches, yeah, cast iron grates. Oh wait, there's actually so many weapons, what the fuck? I didn't realize how. I really did not realize how many weapons were in this game. You're saying we're not gonna be roommates the next month? You can spot me. I just get a little bit while I wait for the direct deposit to hit start. Be a buddy. Just one, maybe two Google Play cards. One Google Play card. Sure. Let's see. Okay. Wait. So we missed. Oh my god, I missed something in the sewer. That's tragic. Cause isn't there? Okay, so I'll have to go back for that at some point. Okay, yeah, I think I buy those weapons. Have you ever paid for someone else and gotten screwed by that? You never have, really? Someone you lived with stole money out of your wallet once, but that's whatever. It's just like 40 or 50 bucks. You did plan your wife's family a down payment worth for their house, but they paid you back like, oh, like a loan. Paid you back like 3 years later. Not like in like a living situation kind of way, but
Swing by again sometime.
I remember
Nothing beats making more
when
crystals.
I was studying abroad in college and some people in my study abroad class and I went on, where did we go? I forget where we went, but we went on a like a spring break kind of trip.
Must be opened from the other side.
And I was very young, right? And so they're like, yeah, we can like totally pay you back later if you pay for whatever it was. I forget what I paid for. But basically, I paid much more than them and they were meant to pay me back and then they never did. And I like was so mad. Because when you're like a broke college student studying abroad, like I mean, I was gonna say every dollar counts. Every dollar counts always. But like that was so mean. And it put a lot of financial strain on me. But I mean I was able to like obviously I'm fine, right? But it was very rude and that is quite a sentence.
Show me the Pilgrim Seal.
Wait, actually, you know what? I should just go back and get the thing in the sewer while I'm thinking about it before I forget. So there's like a little mini boss that I saw, but I did not go and beat, and apparently they drop a spell. So we want to go to Maintenance access. Just here. Okay. So then we're gonna go. In the story, you will destroy a robot that will shoot a laser in the catacombs and will not let you continue at the place of death. Find the key. Go back to the cliff in front of the room with the safe and open the red door with the key you found. The spell will be at the bottom, which will be guarded by an enemy. Interesting. Okay, let's see if we can figure this out. If you're pretending to work for a business and tell a Chinese person you work for a Chinese restaurant, that's what tips you off. Can I open this one yet?
Must be opened
No.
from the other side.
So, wait, so we killed the thing, right? So we should just be able to go through here and be fine. These guys aren't really a problem. Because, yeah, the little mini boss is down here. See, it's that guy. Can I? Do you think I survive? I don't think I...
Must be opened from the other side.
I don't think I survive that if I try and drop down. Also, wait, what is... Wait, there's loot there. How do you get there? Okay, so there's a ladder that goes through that door. What does it say? The place of death, find the key. Go back to the cliff in front of the room with the safe. Why did you just say New Game Plus instead of a different game? Okay, I'm gonna be really, really real and honest that like the last 3 weeks or 2 weeks, I guess, not counting last week because we didn't stream last week, I have been very insanely uncertain and indecisive about what I wanted to do on stream. And I like am still feeling that even though we're here doing New Game Plus and we just started and all that of just like, I don't know, this happens like once a year, I feel like, where I just feel like just drifting in terms of like what we're gonna stream. If you're taking suggestions, here's mine. Crime. Amazing. So I do want to do Horizon Zero Dawn. That's still on the docket. But ow. I don't know. There's like, I'm like, this is the moment in time where I'm like, there are like so many, I feel like I'm going the wrong way. There's so many things that I could do that I don't know what I want to do. Do you know, does that make sense? And also just like even off stream, I'm kind of like in this like, what do I want to do feeling. I'm glad you got to experience Clay Obscure while it was newish. I am too. Actually, started it up again because I'm like in this, I don't know, everything's just weird. Can I just say that? Does that answer the question? What's down here? Of like, oh, this is how we get here. Okay, so I missed something somewhere to get to where I need to go. of like I want to be a person that like gets I like the idea of being an achievement hunter more than I like grinding out achievements sometimes, I think. So it's like I would love to get all the achievements in this game and Expedition 33 and others that I've played. But then it's like this thing of kind of like what I'm feeling today. Again, this is being like very, very real and open and honest. Where then I start playing the games and I'm like, is this really what I want to be doing? Does that make sense? Would you say it's your favorite game this year? It is my favorite game that came out this year that I have played, yes. You can never Chivo hunt, you don't have the patience. Yeah, see, I go back and forth between having the patience and not having the patience. Oh, I think this is the way I'm meant to go. Okay, so wait, is it? Ow. Like, okay, so if we take a game like Cyberpunk, which I have gotten all of the achievements for, that was over a period of like multiple years and multiple playthroughs, right? And it wasn't until like two years ago. I'm still not going. What am I missing? I'm missing some way to get to where I need to go that I feel like should be fairly obvious. But like at the end of it, when I just needed a handful, I just like grinded it out. But that was like fine, right? It was chill. But I'd already gotten so much just naturally through doing the multiple playthroughs that it like didn't really feel like a chore. Versus other games, like if you guys remember the Complex when we streamed that like years ago now, right? And like going through like speed running. I'm gonna see if I die from this fall. That's probably a bad idea. Yes. I wonder if I make it to the other platform if I don't die. Like there's a visual novel that I had purchased on a Steam sale like earlier this year. And not that going through and getting all the achievements was bad, but there was definitely some of them where I was just like, oh god, I hate this, because you just have to like, it just takes so much time, right? And so there's like times at which I'm fine with that and times at which it's frustrating. Please go up the ladder. Thank you. But it's also like I know myself well enough to know that like, so like if we take Expedition 33 for example, absolutely love that game. Incredible. Like 10 out of 10. Superb game. I've wanted to 100% it since I started it. But I finished it, right? You guys were there. And then it was just, it's been now like months, right? So it's kind of like there's a like if I do not just focus super hardcore on something, then it can take me a long time to go back to it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I just went in a circle. Okay, see, I saw the picture in the guide and I was like, yeah, I think I know where that room is because I remember seeing that door and now I cannot find it for the life of me. I don't know, kind of man. It's also like Like achievement hunters in Final Fantasy 14. If we talk about them, like I would consider myself a very casual achievement hunter in Final Fantasy 14. I like getting achievements. I would like to get a lot of achievements. I think that it's very fun. I cannot sit there for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and just grind things out like some people can. You know what I mean? And like that's kind of how I feel in, is this where I'm supposed to go? In ow. In a lot of things. So it's like, I don't know. There's part of me that's like, okay, I want to do a new game plus run, get all the achievements, all of that. I don't know. Oh my god, we found it. Okay, this is the door. But I cannot promise. What the fuck is that? Or I guess it's a guarantee. I can't guarantee that will all happen on stream or that we won't go to something else. Because also the thing is that I've realized with streaming, which I don't necessarily know how this feels as a viewer, I just know how it feels for me. Oh, he's poisoning. Okay, I see. That like if we're not having fun, then I'm not gonna stream something. And it's not that like this game isn't fun, because this game is fun. But do you know, does that make sense? I don't know. I feel like I've just rambled in circles. Okay, let's get the spell from this boss. I don't think I can backstab it, but we're gonna try. Yeah, no, we can't. Nice. I'm sorry, all I hear is I hate Iferis and we'll never play Horizon Zero Dawn. No, we're gonna play Horizon Zero Dawn. That's going to happen. Okay, we got the spell, which we need. See what you're saying about how interesting grinding wanes. Yeah, and it's like, I don't know, there's part of my brain that's like, okay, but like if we can have the discipline to just grind and like meet a goal early on, or like faster because we do it at once, then like that could be better instead of like stop start, which is the stop start is generally what I end up doing. Except for like a couple of games. You literally face the same thing nowadays. Whenever you load up a game, you'll load it up and close it 30 seconds later and be like, what the fuck do I want to do? Because knowing what I'll have to do in a game seems not enjoyable at all. Yeah. And it's like, I don't know, like, the novelty has worn off and the tedium presents too much of a barrier. Yeah, like, so I've explained to my partner how, I, like, this is a really good example of it for me specifically, of like, I get really into like Honkai Star Rail or Wuthering Waves or things like that, and it's like all that I want to do, right? And then there are times where I'm just like, you could not pay me enough money to do more than just dailies and log out. And even though, like with Honkai Star Rail, I know that I will greatly enjoy the story of Amphorius and I'm like mostly done with it, I just don't care about doing it right now. Where it's like, but it's like I know, because I know me, that's not what I meant to use, that I will go back and do it eventually, right? But I'm not just gonna like do it for the sake of doing it right now. And that's kind of how I feel with other games as well. Like, yeah, I want to like, where am I going? Like grind out achievements and make progress towards stuff, but also like sometimes it just gets less fun and more of a chore, and when it starts to feel like a chore is generally when I'm like, is this really what I want to be doing? Does that make sense? I'm gonna catch up on what you guys are saying because I've just been like rambling. You've only just recently gotten to finishing up missing achievements in games. Just got your 26 100% achievement game on Steam the other day, but in the past it felt like too much effort for a lot of them that you're not completing. Congrats on the 26 100% achievement game. That is awesome. But I know what you mean. It's like I want to go back and like 100% a good number of games, but I like, okay, so Lies of P is a really good example of that. I really love Lies of P. It's a really good game. I don't have the DLC. I've only finished the base game, but like by the end of like actually finishing the game and one specific fight in particular that I will not name as it is a spoiler for anyone who hasn't played or finished the game, I was just so like burned out. I was like, this isn't fun anymore. I can't do this. Also, not to mention that they added a lot of achievements with the DLC, which is fine, but then it's like, then if I actually want to 100% it, then I have to get the DLC. But I don't know. That's like, it's like at some point when I want to go back and get all the other ones, I will, but I'm not in a huge rush. You know what I mean? You've been wanting to play a gacha recently? You just want one with a fun gameplay loop? Not shit where you press autoplay. It's like, what the fuck is the point even? Just pressing around buttons for 10 minutes a day. Yeah, there's, I don't know. Achievement hunting is a whole thing. You have a friend who has 575 perfect games on Steam with an average game completion rate of 71% and 39,441 achievements. Holy shit. That's a lot. Okay, how do I get out of here? I've just been running in circles. I don't think there's... Yeah, that was just loot in that room. It's not an actual way out. So I guess all of that to say is that this is what we're doing today. For as long as we end up streaming, but I don't know. It might be, we might come and go. It might just turn into an off-stream thing. I don't know. Streaming has felt not like not weird in a bad way, but I don't know. I've just felt very like uncommitted to like what I want to do. If I donate, can we switch right now? What would you want me to switch to? And you can't say Horizon Zero Dawn because I do not have it installed on my PC right now. And it's too big to download right now. It would take like all night. Okay, we want to go this way. But, I mean, I don't know. I know that this is not your favorite game to watch. We're talking specifically about A Fear's Sin. Blue Protocol? I don't have Blue Protocol. Do you have other games like The Complex? Those aren't typically too bad to 100% and are pretty neat. I don't. That's the
Must be
only
open from the other side.
that's the only game that I have and have played that's like that, but it's a really cool genre. Like I really enjoyed it. I think that it was really, really good. Very well done. Oh, I forgot about the sniper. That's gonna be annoying. Nope, no lightning magic for you, buddy. Definitely recommend Late Shift if you don't have others for that genre. I will check it out for sure. I mean, okay, so if we're talking about things that I could commit myself to and be very happy with, there is a genre of game that I could do that with. And that would be MMOs. I mean, because right there are options with that. Like I could just be like, all right, I'm just gonna become a Final Fantasy 14 Chivo Hunter and use stream time for that. I've definitely thought about that before. Unfortunately, there's no good MMOs out. That's not true. Like I was telling Omega yesterday or the day before, like I've been getting into Guild Wars 2 off stream and really enjoying that. So that could become like something that we do on stream. We could attempt to revisit Lost Ark with their new player whatever shit that they have. There's another one I'm forgetting the name of. Lost Ark. Yeah, wait. This isn't. How do I get up there again? I'm just saying that there are options in the MMO genre, right? Didn't you say that you logged on and there was nobody in the entire new leveling area? Yeah, like the starting zone, but that was also before they did their like recent like new player experience or whatever, because didn't they like overhaul it or something? Am I remembering that correctly? But also, as we all experienced when Lost Ark was new, it is basically a full-time job. The way that Lost Ark is set up. Oh, wait, there's so many people. Why are there so many people here? Like, today was almost gonna be a Guild Wars 2 stream. And then I was like, nah, let's go back to AI limit. You could always do karaoke. Okay, you guys all know what it takes for a karaoke stream. That ain't gonna be for free. I would like to get the sniper if possible. She is so annoying. Ow. I'll redeem my 3,000 coffees for karaoke. Unfortunately, it is not based on coffees. Oh, ow. No. I'm not gonna die. I died. That's tragic. To redeem your 500,000 plus chaos for karaoke. No, it's cold hard cash for karaoke. Scam? What do you mean scam? Rug pull. It's always been $1,000 US. This is right up there with everything Boogie's ever done. I don't feel like him and I are on the same level. You put so many things behind that $1,000 barrier. You're gonna have to do like 500 things if anyone ever did it. I have put 2 things behind $1,000 barrier: a karaoke stream and a Nikkei stream. Two things. That is all. Karaoke while playing Nikkei? No, those are 2 separate things and require 2 separate fundings. Is this what they mean when they say selective memory? What do you mean? It's literally only ever been 2 things. Separate scam rug pull. I mean, it could probably just be like 2 hours of Nikkei and 2 hours of karaoke. That would probably be fine, actually. No, let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out. I just wanna get the sniper, please. I want to stop being shot at. Can't believe she's changing the rules on us. I'm not. It's literally always been the same. Forever. Are you still FTP on Nikkei? Yeah, I have never spent a single cent on Nikkei. Ow. When is Digimon stream? I've never played Digimon. I've never even watched Digimon. Now I don't have to worry about being shot all the time from up above, which is nice. And we get our shortcut ladder. You lured me here as a viewer, claiming you were such a fan. You considered yourself a digi-destined? What is that? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Ow. Oops. Oh, lightning fuckers. Okay. I feel more like I was digi-duped. Amazing. Okay, yes, we are just running past things. It's fine. Ow. Yeah, see, I don't know, because now, like, we've been talking about, like... What's over there? About stuff, and now part of me is like, but what if we just did something else for the rest of stream? But I don't even know what that would be. This is the problem lately. I'm just...
Must be open from the
entirely
other side.
too indecisive for my own good. Ow. Ow. I'm surprised you haven't at least downloaded Horizon Zero Dawn. With big games like that, I try not to download them until I'm like gonna play them because space is precious. Does me asking for it make you more stubborn? Oh, no, 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 not at all. I just... buy a new SSD. Oh my god, wait, no, I did. I forgot that I... It's okay, guys. I'm a professional streamer. I could just download it and have it ready because I forgot that I got a new SSD. Listen, remembering things is hard. Okay, yeah, I did it. It's like a few months ago now. I forgot. I somewhat expect you to be unable to answer this, but who's your favorite live action Batman? My favorite live action Batman. Why do you think I'd be unable to answer that?
Athera Zen 123 cheered Dex 100. She hates us, chat, she hates us and wishes we were dead.
That's not true. Thank you for the 100 bits. I am looking up a list of who has played live action Batmans because I want to make sure that I answer correctly because I have an answer, but I want to make sure that it is my correct actual answer that I want to give. Okay, it is correct. So the answer that I would give is Christian Bale. I have not seen the Robert Pattinson Batman movies, so I feel like I would enjoy him as a live action Batman, but I just haven't watched them, so I don't feel confident saying that. I have expected to not have seen enough to be able to consider some of them. I mean, that's fair. Why haven't you downloaded HDD with abundant storage space? Because I forgot that I had this storage. I'm sorry. Michael Keaton or George Clooney. I saw George Clooney on the list and I literally forgot that he played Batman. Oh my god, I don't feel like his Batman would have been great. Like, no offense to George Clooney, he's a fantastic actor, but I don't feel like Batman is like his forte. At least what I would expect to be his forte. I could be wrong. Hopefully to give me a wonderful prize for having the correct opinion. That didn't sound like he's gonna give you a wonderful prize. I ask because one of the counselors we work with said her favorite was either Val Kilmer or George Clooney, which is basically a hate crime against me. Yeah. Oh no, Christian Bale is my favorite, I think. So in our team meeting today, you presented a straw poll for each member to vote for their favorite. Incredible. I love that. Out of 8 people, 4 voted for Christian Bale, 3 voted for Michael Keaton, and 1 voted for George Clooney. Damn. I love how nobody voted for Ben Affleck. I was gonna say that. No Adam West, though. Okay, I'm trying to decide what to do. In case that was not obvious. I never looked at it this way. Even with all the, like, with all the destruction, this is still kind of like a very... I didn't mean to fall down. A very cool view. Like the bridge going out that way. No votes for West, Kilmer, Affleck, or Pattinson. I want to watch the Robert Pattinson ones. I just haven't ever gotten around to it. I think Affleck is arguably worse than Clooney. Okay, the only times in which I've seen Ben Affleck's Batman are... oh my god, I have to look this up because I'm trying to remember. I'm very bad at remembering things. Okay, so... it would have been... Was he in Man of Steel at all? Because I feel like that's where I would have seen him. I never watched Justice League. I never watched The Flash. Wait, he was in Suicide Squad? I did not remember that. I never watched Justice League. I don't think I watched Batman versus Superman, but maybe. Oh no, actually I would have. Okay. I just didn't remember that. That's where it would have been. You think Affleck is arguably worse than Clooney, but nobody watched this? Someone said I should have included Will Arnett. Instead of us including animated, you'd have to include Kevin Conroy. And then any votes that weren't for Kevin Conroy would be wrong. I get not liking Slider, but it's incomprehensible. You never watched Batman, so you should say Ben Affleck. That's fair. I think, okay, this is gonna sound really awful, but my favorite role I've ever seen him play was the husband in Gone Girl. But I think that is because the husband is meant to be unlikable. And he does a really good job of it. Promise he is a better Batman than Clooney, and I will die on that hill. Yeah. I don't know. There's been a lot of Batmans. Has anyone else here suffered through the 2023 Flash movie? I have not. I've never actually watched anything surrounding the Flash. A little bit of movie trivia. Affleck was never cast in the movie, actually just being candidly filmed on around the set dealing with then wife Jennifer Garner. Wait, for which movie? Gone Girl, incredible. No, that movie is really good. The book is also very good. Very, very good pieces of media. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do, especially because we've just spent like like an hour just talking and not doing anything, which is totally fine, and I love that. But I feel like AI limit isn't the move. I don't know what the move is, and all of the talk about figuring out the move is really making me think. So I think what we're gonna do is end. Can you pivot into being a stock trader? I don't think that's for me. It seems really stressful. And I don't know that my heart can handle that. I'll bankroll you. I also wouldn't even know where to begin. See, don't be a coward. I'm gonna be a coward. Oh, so that sounds awful. I'm so sorry that you went through that. No, I think we're gonna wrap it up. I know it's very early. I want to figure out what the heck I want to be doing on here. Because all of the conversation, which has been really good, is making me think, which is really good. But I will do better thinking off stream instead of just rambling my thoughts and going in circles. We just spent a day watching YouTube videos about Boogie 2988. Okay, this is a genuine question because I know that people still do like reaction content and watch stuff like that, but like wasn't there something about like Twitch cracking down on stuff like that? Become a React Sandy. I don't think I have. Okay, I don't know how else to say this. I don't think I have like the outward emotional output to become like a React streamer. Do you know what I mean? Like, a lot of streamers who just react to content are very like outwardly expressive, and that's just not who I am. So I don't know how well that would go. Off the cuff funny. I disagree. I very much enjoy your shocked reactions. I mean, that's good to know. I don't know. I feel like they're like very exuberant and loud, and I am not that. It's a skill you build over time. You legitimately be able to. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, pretty much everything is a skill, right? I don't know. I will take it under consideration. Not becoming a React streamer like all the time, but like I don't know. Your deep dive on Boogie today was genuinely enjoyable, even if we just stared at a non-active AI limit screen while you did so. I'll think about it. I guess I could have shared like my internet browser while I was looking. I literally didn't even think about that. That probably would have been nice. But I feel like there's like a path forward with this, and just like this year, okay, this year for me personally, as I'm sure a lot of you guys have noticed, has been very tumultuous in IRL and weird, and a lot of my energy has gone towards like IRL stuff, so then I've had less energy and bandwidth for streaming, which sometimes is just like why there are like random stretches where I'm not streaming, right? Like last week, like IRL stuff took priority. But part of that is just like having this feeling of like I want to be doing this, but I gotta figure out like what I want to be doing here, and then like commit to it, instead of like I feel like for like the past few months I've been not like wandering aimlessly in terms of streaming, but like it has felt less like I have a clear direction. And for a really long time I felt like I had a clear direction of what I wanted to be doing on the channel. And I would like to have that feeling again, and we have literally been talking so long without me touching my controller that it just disconnected, so that probably says something. You could just have a screen of puppies playing while you deep dive and react to things, and I'd be locked in. Oh my god, the iPad adult. Oh my god, it's like the Subway Surfers thing, right? Like, but I feel like I've seen the, like, on TikTok, like, just put Subway Surfers on and then people, like, listen to anything. You could put one of the videos on repeat of you punching me while you deep dive and react, but I've never punched you. Leave him with his string cheese and a playlist of internet drama videos, and he's good for 8 hours. As long as you're chilling and having a good time, it doesn't matter. And I know that. I just miss feeling like I know where I want to take this and what I want to be doing with conviction, if that makes sense. There's an Instagram that I love. I'll send you the reel. I need a streamer reaction stream about Vitali? What is that? When your friend is 2 years younger than you and they do a perfect iPad kid impression. Amazing. What is Vital? What is that? I don't know what that is. Is it Vitaly Zorovetsky? Vitaly, the YouTuber. He's an idiot who went to the Philippines and harassed people. Now he's facing like 20 years in prison. What the fuck? Why is Vitaly in jail? Oh god, the picture on this article is him in full, like, dripped out MAGA gear. That's something. I already don't like this person. Okay, let's read this article together and then I don't know what we're gonna do, but we'll figure it out. Okay, let me remember how to do this on here. No, I don't want. Oh, no, not that, not that, not that, not that, not that, not that, not that. Where? How did I do this before? I don't remember. Okay, we're just gonna read it because I think I'd have to set stuff but up in OBS that I do not currently have. Vitaly was arrested on April 3rd, 2025 at a hotel in Pasay City, Philippines on charges of harassment and theft, all thanks to a string of live-streamed pranks gone way too far. In a viral compilation, he's seen harassing locals in public. In one clip, he approaches a woman and tells her he's going to rob her, only to then claim he's joking and offer her money. He follows it up by insulting her for wearing a mask in public. In another video, he walks into the back of a fast food restaurant to bother the workers. And there's the time he jumped on a guard's motorcycle and scooted away Flintstone style, pedaling with his feet. As if that wasn't enough, he's later seen in a mall grabbing a light therapy mask and sarcastically saying, "Oh no, I'm gonna be arrested. Oh no, mommy." We should point out, he is 33 years old. Jeez Louise. While his antics were being watched by plenty of people, some who even donated, someone pointed out that among the viewers were officers from the Philippine police. In fact, his shenanigans were so over the top, even the president of the Philippines caught wind of them. Vitaly was later taken into police custody, and while his behavior has certainly gotten plenty of people's blood boiling, what's strange is that in a video shared on March 31st, he can be seen purchasing and handing out PS5, cell phones, money, and even clothes to locals in the Philippines. So he harassed some and provided for others. Jeez. I feel like that's not like the full story. Let's see. Oh wait, he is a Kick streamer? Damn. I feel like Kick is just like not getting any good publicity this year. Let's see. They know the bed they made. Was it ever? Is it not always been a Twitch this YouTube rejects platform? Okay, the other thing that I saw recently that I have not looked into, so I don't know the like legitimacy of this, but do you guys know who Kaide is? She's a Valorant streamer. And her partner is Tens, who's like was a pro Valorant player. But she went through like battling cancer and was very like open about it. And apparently I saw something that said that I believe it was Kick that like offered her some like stream deal that like was going to basically be like monetizing her journey with cancer, and like giving her like better rates and stuff, and would give her more money if she like talked about it or something like that. It was really fucked up and feels really awful. So like all I know is that, which again I have not verified the legitimacy of that, I just remember saying something about it, and then that this dude streams on Kick, and also just that Kick never really took off. I mean, it exists, but do you know what I mean? I don't know. Okay, that article told me nothing about Italy. Let's see. Okay, so Vitaly posted bail for something and then was charged for 3 counts of unjust vexation, and if convicted he may serve up to 18 months in jail. Damn. You forgot about Kick? Yeah, Kick is weird, right? Because it's like, okay, so I will be very transparent. I hate Amazon with a passion. I hate Jeff Bezos. I understand that Twitch is an Amazon company, so there is some like stuff there, right? Of like, because Twitch is like the largest streaming platform, and also with YouTube's like weird AI shit that they're doing, probably puts a damper in that. Kick never really took off. I think that there's like one other streaming platform that like, but like Twitch is like the biggest one, right? And the most reputable and the most known and the one where like the most people are, right? Oh yeah, Mixer, that's what it was. And it's like, even if people are like streaming on like YouTube or TikTok, they're also 99% of the time streaming on Twitch as well. Yeah, it's like YouTube Live. And Twitch is just such a dominant force in this streaming world that I feel like it's really hard for any other company, especially when they do shady shit like Kick, to like really take off and be a like legitimate competitor, right? My understanding is they posted bail and got immediately arrested for something else, so he basically hasn't been free for more than a few hours, but also we might be waiting 2 to 3 years for sentencing and then up to 24 years to serve after that 2 to 3 year wait. That is bonkers. That is insane. Also, this is just an aside, but I don't know how people do IRL streams like that. Maybe part of that is because I am a woman, and so there's like a huge safety concern that runs in the back of my head 24/7 for everything. But like, I don't know. It's not that it seems weird. It just seems like it could invite a lot of like potentially negative consequences. But I know a lot of people do them and enjoy them. Conditions for prison, they're genuinely horrific. Literally basically threw his life away. And for what? For like a few laughs on the internet? Like, I don't understand that. That's so weird to me. I don't know, maybe I should just become a React streamer because I feel like that's where like half of this stream has been. Johnny's Somali is done the same, but in Korea, the story is even more insane. More insane. How could it be more insane? Okay, we're gonna look this up. Johnny Somali is an American former live streamer, convicted criminal, and self-proclaimed internet troll known for his provocative and hostile behavior while traveling overseas. Oh my god. Two clowns. Just call Omega the Architect. He's turning Star into an internet drama react streamer. Honestly, though. Oh my god. So he got banned from Twitch and then he started streaming on Kick and then he got banned from Kick. What the fuck? And then he started streaming on Rumble. What the fuck is Rumble? Or Party? Party is an alternative streaming platform which banned him for 24 hours after breaking the terms of service. How does he get banned from literally every streaming platform that exists? What does he do? Yeah, I don't want to read out what he's done because this is like awful. The list of what he does is so long and terrible. Yeah, I'm reading off of Wikipedia and this is like genuinely so gross. Like I do not want to repeat these words out loud of what he has done. It is terrible. Okay, so he is definitely worse than Vitaly. Like neither of them are great humans, but Johnny Somali is worse. For sure. Jesus Christ. He has, okay, he's facing, as of August 13th, 2025, so like a week ago, he has 8 charges in South Korea. With, oh my god. This is awful. Interference of business, minor crimes, special act of sexual violence crimes. That is terrible. In the past week or two, he had another court hearing. One of the things he's being charged with is distributing deepfake AI shit. His defense is that he didn't create the deepfake AI, but he did distribute it, which is what the crime he's being pursued for is. Also, I think he created it, but I guess that's beside the point. Good news is he broadcasted all his crimes, so there's an abundance of evidence. Yeah, like, do people, did he just not think that through? Do people just not think that through? Of like, let me live stream me being an absolute like degenerate and menace to society, but then when I get caught, try and say that nothing happened, but then there's literal video evidence of you doing the crime? Like, buddy, that's not how it works. You put the evidence out there. Dude, so basically he's gonna be in jail for a while, is the thing. This is so awful. Why are people like this? Why can't people just be like nice and normal and kind and care for others and I don't know, not be like these people, these three people we've looked at today? I don't know. The world is people are just weird. People are weird. That's all there really is to it. People are weird. Things are weird. Can wish for people to not be like that as much as I want, but there are people like that in the world, obviously. Okay. We're actually gonna wrap up now. I'm gonna do some big thinking off stream, figure things out. I appreciate all of you listening to all of the rambling and all of this, and also just staring at Arissa while we talk about stuff for like an hour straight. Your understanding, which is very sad if true, is Johnny had an accident like that likely impacted his actions. Roseanne, like from the show, like the TV show, I never watched it because I couldn't stand her. But I don't know what a Roseanne situation means. Put her in a Filipino prison too. Don't have time to learn about people's evilness. Yeah, there's just a lot of fucked up people out there in the world. We'll just say it that way. But we're gonna wrap up. I'm gonna do some thinking. Also, thank you you guys, Afirson and Omega, specifically because this conversation has been really great and has prompted me to like think about a lot of things, and I appreciate that, and I appreciate you guys and everyone else that has just been here listening to me ramble about what's in my brain. While we do random internet deep dives into people, we're gonna go raid Daisy. It's been a hot minute since we've seen her stream, and I think that's gonna be really great. Let's go pay her a visit. Let's go take her some coffee. It looks like she is streaming Star Wars Jedi Survivor. So if you guys are into that, if you want to go say hi, that would be amazing. I will see you guys all on Friday. I don't know what we're to do on Friday. I will have a more definite plan. Theoretically, we'll get there.